Welcome to another Railfan Dan production. Enjoy this short intro. This is my first time ever trying out voice narration. Please let me know in the comments what you think of my approach to this. We are here on BNSF's Oregon Trunk Subdivision. This is just south of Wishram, Washington, with the Oregon Trunk Rail Bridge and the Columbia River in view. BNSF 3878 leads a southbound manifest. Now beginning its journey up the trunk just after crossing the bridge from the BNSF Fallbridge Subdivision. Having crossed from Washington State and into Oregon, the river forms most of the border between the two states. Union Pacific's Portland Subdivision can be seen down to the right. Subscribe and hit that bell notification to stay up to date with new videos. This is a Pasco, Washington to Fresno, California manifest, or PASFRES for short, and trailing behind the leader is BNSF 5094 as well as a CSX unit, number 3259, which makes for some nice diversity. Now entering Tunnel 1, which is one of 5 on the Oregon Trunk. That's Wishram across the river and 2 distributed power units, or DPUs, bringing up the rear of this manifest, BNSF 5207 and 8280. This is where they begin up the Deschutes River Canyon, just out of view. Now north of Maupin, Oregon on the Deschutes River, we meet up with the PASFRES again. They appear to be rolling through a slow order here. Now a shot from down on the ground. Now back in the air just a little ways ahead and gaining speed coming out of the slow order. This is just one of my absolute favorite pieces of railroad for views like this along the river. I can never get enough of this canyon. Shears Falls is just ahead there on the river, one of the more well-known spots in the canyon. Now south of Maupin, Oregon and Neenah Campground, we catch the rear of the Paz-Frez one last time at a permanent 10-mile-per-hour curve in the canyon. This is also as far as the BLM road on the other side of the river allows commoners to travel due to a gate blocking the way. You would be hard-pressed to find many photos or videos online of anything farther south of this location due to that gate. This is really a shame. In about 8 miles, the Paz-Frez will meet a northbound train at the siding of Dixon, which we will watch roll through here next. The siding of Neenah is just out of view ahead of the other side of the train. This is a northbound Stockton, California to Pasco, Washington manifest, or STOPAZ for short, led by BNSF 3821, now making its way around that same 10-mile-per-hour curve. A lucky catch of a lash-up through and through with a Dash 9 Santa Fe Warbonnet Scheme Unit number 722, as well as a SD70 Mac Burlington Northern Executive Scheme number 9661 trailing the leader. Some of the rock formations in this canyon are just magnificent. Neenah Campground is parallel on the other side of the river. This section is quite the area of blasted away rock during construction of the line. At another location south of Maupin, about 8 miles north of the last spot, the STOPAZ continues north. Now passing Cambry Siding, Maupin is just ahead in the distance. The engineer is slowly bringing the train to a stop, which I believe was for a quick bathroom break in Maupin. This would have been the last location we see the train in the canyon, but their bathroom break allowed me to get ahead again for one more shot. Now north of Maupin about 3 miles, we catch the topaz rolling one last time. To be honest, I really don't know if I'll narrate more videos after this one. It adds a lot of time in the editing room, which just means everything will take longer, and I already feel like I'm at my limit with time it takes to edit. Still, feel free to let me know what you thought of this, as I know there are many of you longtime fans that will find this very different from the usual. I hope you enjoyed another trip along the Deschutes River. I always do.